in the fight so far about the butcher, not a fighter's name. Okay, Ovens Saint Cure. All right, you just call him OSP. Ever since like came with, I've been butchering his name. You can tell I butcher names by now. Anyhow, check this out. He's had he's what 20. He's, I think it's 19 wins, 6 losses. All right, so John Jones has had 20 wins and 1 loss. So he's had a few more fights than John Jones. And because he's had a few more fights than John Jones, I think he's confident and hungry. This has the feel of a Mike Tyson Buster Douglas just written all over it because John Jones is coming off just a long layover, but he's been training every day. He's muscled up. Only one problem: the dude he's going up against is muscle up. OSP's muscled up. He has extremely good grappling. He's because and this is what I noticed. People, my cousin, he plays football. Huge dude, but the football coach. If you play football, the place that he was offered a scholarship. If you play football, it's mandatory that you also wrestle. So more than likely, this guy does have a wrestling background from whatever coach football program he was in, because most college coaches want you to also wrestle if you play football because it helps you in terms of your tackling ability, ability to evade, and that type of stuff, and helps with your balance. So it's like a mandatory type deal. Most football programs is like a hybrid. So I think from that he has those grappling skills that he's kept, and then he's fine tuned them to an even greater level because he's doing submissions that's like out of the ordinary in the UFC that you just haven't been around. But tonight, John Jones and Daniel Cormier were on Twitter just going back and forth, and I'm like, what in the world could start something like that? Then I thought about it. So now let's back up. Remember that time when John Jones was supposed to fight? I don't remember who he was supposed to fight. Oh man, I don't remember who he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight one of Chael Sonnen's teammate, but at the last minute, the UFC switched it up, and then they made it fight. They made it for him to fight Chael Sonnen instead, and John Jones completely pulled out, and he was like, "Nah, hell no." Pardon my language again. He was like, "There's no way I'm fighting Chael Sonnen." He just completely pulled out. So I don't think he's comfortable. I know he really wanted to fight. I don't know if he felt like by forcing Daniel Cormier's hand, he would be able to get Daniel Cormier in the ring because he was thinking, hey, it's just a strained tendon or whatever. But it didn't work. Or maybe it didn't work. I don't know. But either way, OSP is in. And I don't think John Jones was happy or comfortable about that. So tonight he probably was just lashing out. Always oodles. And then Papa John pizza. Always. It's late night, but I know I'm gonna regret it because my training is coming on and I gotta keep the weight loss going. So I'll be jogging that off. John Jones is not comfortable with that type of change. I think he went out of his comfort zone just to prove that he has the ability to fight. But I think at this point now it's like something must have hit him tonight where he's having like second thoughts or whatever. Because he was just really, I mean, ripping into Daniel Cormier, calling him all types of coward, all types of. I mean, if you go on to Twitter and you can look at his feed, and you can see him and DC going back. At one point, I even stepped in to say, "Hey, I mean, come on, guys, be respectful," but they wasn't having it. So it was like They was around 9 o'clock tonight. They just whispered it. So as I was saying, this guy OSP, good, extremely good skills. His boxing skills are immaculate, and if you're a pressure fighter, when you backing up, he's gonna take you out. I mean, I like the fact that he's powerful and can strike him. And this, so I guess Dana White was keeping this guy in the back burner, like he was doing with Phil. I guess he was keeping the guy in the back burner, like he was doing with Phil Davis. But I don't think Phil Davis would have eventually developed to be at this level where this guy's at. 'Cause this guy, he's at a more, he's at a level where his striking is precise, accurate. He's almost like a phone booth fighter, just like John Jones. So this matchup is sweet. I'm loving this card. I'm really, really loving this card. I mean, I'm like, yeah. Dana White stopped me to spending some money again. You bad boy, Dana. So yeah, diabolical Sith Lord. But I'm not gonna spend the money. I probably catch it on YouTube or follow the fight live. I mean, I can't keep buying all the pay-per-views like that. I got a family to feed. So as I was saying, so I think it's gonna be a good match. I think it's gonna be a slugfest. And for some reason, the last prediction I said it was John Jones by a submission in the third round or a fourth round knockout because that's a champion round. But this dude looked like he has a chin on him and like he can take a beating. So now I'm starting to have second thoughts. I'm thinking this could go pretty strange. This could go into a kind of Buster Douglas type situation where Buster Douglas caught Mike Tyson coming off a long layover. Then they went at it, and Buster Douglas got beat up and knocked down one time. Then he got up and he came back and he beat Mike Tyson, knocked him out. So I'm thinking, this could go like that because John Jones has a long layover, but Jones has been training very hard, so it's kind of like, I don't see it. Well, it's tough to call. It's tough to call. It's tough to call. And I know John Jones, his mind isn't right. And that unstable move where he cursed out DC on Twitter tonight makes me think that he's scared. Makes me think that, hey, I trained for one fight, one style. I match up the stats and the specs on DC. I'm getting this other guy. So now I don't have time to adjust or go back, But he put it out there. He really wanted to fight. So now it's like, hey, you really want to fight? You got this big guy. He's a giant, just like you. So he doesn't reach advantage. And I think what we're going to see is something similar to what happened with Gustafsson. Because when he fought Gustafsson is his height. That height, that height, being them the same size and similar reach. John Jones has a 4-inch reach advantage on the other dude, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. I think the dude's gonna come stepping on the inside because he's good at stepping on the inside and throwing uppercuts. So I think he's gonna step in on the inside and bang, just like John Jones. And whenever that Gustafsson fight showed me that, hey, whenever you fight somebody your own height or your own similar strength and skills, it may not turn the way you expected it to turn out. And funny enough, Daniel Cormier said that tonight about John Jones. He said, hey, you're a coward because you ran from fighting Alexander Gustafsson. You didn't want to fight him. You ran from a second rematch. So, but we'll see. We'll see. This fight, I'm excited about. So OSP's got me excited, but I'm still calling it for Jones. But this behavior tonight where Jones cursing out Cormier on Twitter just kind of threw me off. I'm like, is he scared? Is he panicking? Could Bass Wooten be right? Because Bass Wooten said that John Jones strike him as being insecure and fearful. Why he's putting all these videos out? He doesn't have self confidence that we think he has, and he's just masquerading. And I'm like, I don't know. This guy's the greatest of all time. What could have happened to him to know he's like insecure? But this type of thing tonight, this unstable cursing out DC, that kind of put me in a frame of mind like, wow, is that scared behavior? Why is he doing that? So I gotta think about this fight some more, and Once again, try to reach out to John Jones on Twitter. Incidentally, again, DC did follow up with me again today to let me know what was going on. So I appreciate the second reach out, DC. Cool dude, man. I appreciate that. So Nick and Nate Diaz is next on my contact list. Hopefully we can get them on the fight chair. All right, guys. Peace out.